Top of the morning, Tia Wolfpack. I'm Salam Mulugeta.
And I'm Ariana Wagner. Today is Monday, March 17th, and we're here with your morning announcements.
We're starting off today's broadcast with your election results.
ASB President is Elena Andrada, and your ASB Vice President is Joshua Hallquist.
And congratulations to your senior governor, Faiza Saif, and the governor for the junior class, Angel Torres.
Thank you to everyone who contributed to the Pennies for Patients campaign last week. NHS and the Cancer Club raised a total of $138.43 for the Lymphoma and Leukemia Society. Your contributions will fund blood cancer research and provide hope for a cure.
AP exams can be purchased through the COHS web store through March 31st. Each exam costs $89.
Juniors and seniors, today is the last day to reserve a table for prom. Make sure to email Miss Hawk on School Loop.
Speaking of prom, juniors and seniors, today is also the last day to purchase your prom ticket in the student store for $80. Now over to Michael and Olivia
for your In the News report.
Happy St. Patty's Day, Wolfpack. I'm Michael Smith.
And I'm Olivia Eubanks. Let's get this lucky show on the road. As investigators search for clues to unravel the mystery of where Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 went, there were several key developments over the weekend. The investigators are searching in 11 countries and in many deep oceans. Malaysia's prime minister said he knows that somebody deliberately steered the plane off course. The 29-year-old Malaysian civil aviation engineer, Mohammed Salamat, was on the flight. Police are investigating all passengers and crew, but he is likely to be of particular interest because of his aviation knowledge. The bottom line, investigators say, is that whoever flew the plane off course appeared to know what they were doing. It's possible the plane's last satellite contact could have been made from the ground, as long as the airplane still had electrical power. Whoever was flying the airplane may have flown below 5,000 feet and used mountainous terrain as to cover to avoid being detected by radar. But when all is said and done, the question remains, where is Flight 370?
Rapper Tyler, the Creator, was arrested Saturday for allegedly provoking a riot during a show at the South by Southwest Music Festival. Travis County Sheriff spokesman Roger Wade said the Odd Future rapper, whose name is Tyler Gregory Okonoma, was arrested at Austin Airport and was likely to be summoned later Saturday. If convicted of starting a riot, which is a misdemeanor, he faces up to a year in jail and a $4,000 fine. Police say the 23-year-old Los Angeles resident encouraged a large crowd of fans at the annual music conference and festival to push their way past venue employees controlling access to a Thursday show that was already at full capacity. Stay clear of Tyler, the Creator, Wolfpack. That's all the news we have for you today. I'm Michael Smith.
And I'm Olivia Eubanks. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks for the update, guys. For all of you that have your license, you and a guardian have the opportunity to be a part of the 3D Distracted Driving Demonstration, a nationally streamed video on March 29th or April 5th. You can sign up online or talk to Mr. Chapin in L2 to get more information.
Interact Club will be meeting tomorrow after school in room HM6.
Attention all Poly girls, there's practice today after school.
We still need several freshmen, sophomores, and juniors to compete in the Sportsorama. If you're interested in competing, contact the following teachers. Freshmen, Miss Anderson or Mrs. Henderson. Sophomores, Mrs. Westerman or Mrs. Raisin. And juniors, Mrs. Lassiter or Mr. Robards. Tickets for this event will be on sale next week for $1.
Now let's take a look at this month in movie history.
This is blasphemy. This is madness. This is Sparta! This is this month in movie history. Let's see just how deep the rabbit hole goes by looking at 1999's The Matrix. Directed by the renowned Wachowski brothers, the film tells the story of Neo, a man who discovers that humankind has been living in a virtual reality for centuries in order to be harvested by hostile machines. After discovering the truth, he delves into a rebellion and seeks to free the humans from the dream world and fulfills his destiny as the One. The film is well remembered over 10 years after its release for its distinctive visual style. The green hue used to simulate the Matrix, the digital rain, and most famously, the use of bullet time, which has since gone on to be recreated and parodied countless times. All these set pieces have gone on to be used in dozens of other films and helped to make the film stand out from the crowd, giving an otherwise smarter than usual action flick an unforgettable style.
To honor the release of its prequel/sequel, Rise of an Empire, next year we're going to take a look at the original 300, based on the 1988 graphic novel by Frank Miller. Director Zack Snyder strived to recreate the murky and gritty look of the original comics and did so through extensive use of the superimposition chroma key technique. Though the plot is based on the real-life story of King Leonidas, who led 300 Spartans into battle against an invading army of more than 300,000 soldiers, the film is more of a historical fantasy with various fantastical creatures and concepts used. Snyder's work ultimately paid off as the film was acclaimed for its visuals, though criticized for its lack of characterization and depiction of ancient Persians. The film went on to earn over $450 million, and a prequel/sequel is due on March 7th.
And at last, we have ourselves another Snyder film based on a popular comic, Watchmen. Heavily based both visually and plot-wise on the 1986 miniseries by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons, the film is set in an alternate history at the height of the Cold War. In this version of the world, superheroes actually existed, and the world is very different from the one we know. A group of mostly retired vigilantes investigates an apparent conspiracy against them and uncover a conspiracy which will change everything the world has ever known. The production of the film served as a culmination of a nearly 20-year-long production, and the film is often considered the most accurate portrayal of the comic that could have been done. Despite this, Alan Moore chose not to see the film after it was released and publicly disowned it. The film itself was a remotely commercial and critical success, holding a 64% rating at Rotten Tomatoes and earning $185 million.
Well, that's all the history we have for you this month, Wolfpack, but until next month, I'm Noah Farnetti.
I'm Nairi Holmes.
And I'm Tristan Lloyd.
And we'll see you next month in movie history.
If you do not want to take the Link Crew class, but do want to be considered for freshman orientation, you have one more week to turn in an application to Mrs. Winslow's box in the office. Applications are on School Loop and are due by this Friday, March 21st. After March 21st, no more applications will be accepted.
Before we go, congratulations to our Color Guard members who placed first at the Rosemont and Wood Creek shows for the past 2 weekends. Way to go, Color Guard.
And congratulations to our Wolfpack concert and symphonic bands for their performances at the Golden Empire Music Festival. Our concert band made history as our first CO concert band to perform at a festival. Both of our bands earned superior ratings from the judges. Our symphonic band was invited to perform at the All-State Festival, truly representing excellence at CO. Well, that's all we have for you today. I'm Ariana Wagner.
And I'm Salam Mulugeta. Remember, the strength of the pack is the wolf.
And the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Best of the luck to
Wolfpack.
pack.